Rockstar just made some secret behind-the-scenes changes to Grand Theft Auto Online. We're going to be talking about what they did and what this means for the future and for the next DLC. What's going on, guys? My name is Ross, or Mr. Boss for the win. And yeah, Rockstar has been making some behind-the-scenes changes that we're going to notice coming up soon, and its impact could be kind of interesting. So let's dive into it today. This actually comes from Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2, who put this out on social media the other day. He ended up saying this: background update, the Zion Classic and the Granger 3600 LX have been added to the prize ride list, and the RT 3000 Sugoi and Sinquamilla have been added to the podium list. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at those two cars right now on the prize ride. We begin with the Zion Classic, and a lot of you guys are probably going to enjoy this car when it goes on the prize ride. It was added in the Diamond Casino and Resort update, officially released on September 19th, 2019. It's available on the Southern San Andreas Super Auto site for $812,000, so that right there is a pretty pricey vehicle that you guys will be able to try and get for free. And then you have the relatively new Granger 3600 LX, which I can't really say is the most exciting car in the game. This is added again in the contract update, although it is pricey, $1,380,000, or with the trade price, $1,035,000. So those are your new prize ride vehicles. And then your podium cars at the Diamond Casino and Resort, we're going to be starting with the Dinka Rt 3000, which I will say is kind of a fan favorite, nice two-door roadster from the LS Tuners update. It's available on the Southern San Andreas Super Auto site for $1,715,000 and a trade price $1,286,250. So again, a pretty pricey vehicle that you can actually get for free. And then we've got the Dinka Sugoi added in the Diamond Casino Heist update, released on February 13th, 2020. It's available on the Southern San Andreas Super Auto site for $1,224,000 with a trade price of $918,000. And then last but not least, you've got the Lampadati Sinquamilla, also added in the contract update. So at least they're featuring some new cars for $1,740,000 on the Legendary Motorsports site. I think that one might be my favorite. So those are the new vehicles right there and everything you need to know about them. There was some more follow-up on the GTA forum site from insider Tez Funds 2, who said Rockstar added the Zion Classic and the Granger 3600 LX to the prize ride list, and the RT 3000 Sugoi and Sinquamilla to the podium list with today's update. The prize ride isn't reliable since half of the vehicles featured aren't even listed to begin with. If we go off the podium list, the new addition should last them up till July 14th. At which point we could receive more info about the next update, or we would end up with a 2-week event. And it's a bit suspicious that there were no fixes included with today's background update, just new additions to both lists because Rockstar featured the last vehicle, the Turismo R, within the podium list last week. It's a background update that Rockstar had to push out early. This may suggest Rockstar is likely working on new server-side content. So starting at the very top with that information, he said the prize ride isn't really reliable since half those vehicles aren't featured. Rockstar can pretty much add any car they want to it as long as it fits on the Slam truck in the LS car meet. So you basically have to go off the podium list for us to identify really when we can expect the new update. And he says if Rockstar go week by week doing one car, that would last up until July 14th. And that is when, at that point, he speculates we should know more information about the next update, or we're going to end up with a 2-week event, which would very clearly give away the release date of the summer 2022 DLC, because it would be very obvious that Rockstar are lining up for something new to happen. And speaking of new, it also looks like we're going to be getting new server-side content soon. So think of new adversary modes, races, or contact missions, similar to the Vespucci job remix that we got just a few weeks ago. This is new stuff that Rockstar is going to have in the game to sort of tie us over until that new update arrives, because they didn't actually make any changes in this background update, and they had to push it out early, which does suggest they're also working on some more behind-the-scenes stuff that's going on. So whenever Rockstar does introduce that new server-side content, they will probably include the fixes that were supposed to come out in today's background update, which are very likely just going to be, bug fixes or patching exploits or glitches, something like that. So like I said, definitely some behind-the-scenes changes going on here, and we even got some more follow-up from Insider Tez Funds too, who said, Rockstar pushing out a new background update today to add new podium vehicles and prize ride vehicles serve as an indicator as well. If we are to receive a new patch soon, Rockstar wouldn't have pushed out this background update and rather included that with the background update for the new version number. So a delay due to certification likely happened. And this is something that occurs whenever Rockstar tries to add new content into the game. They have to work with Sony, they have to work with Microsoft, they have to work with Steam, they have to work with all the platforms that they're pushing this out to so that it gets approved. This is something that Rockstar and other developers have to do, and there was probably a little bit of a delay, which is why we just saw them put out a background update today with new podium cars and prize ride vehicles and nothing else. At least for me personally, I don't mind that Rockstar is doing this sort of in-between content. I just wish we knew what was going to be coming up next. I kind of like what Rockstar did last year, where we knew something like Los Santos Tuners was going to be arriving, but they were also giving us that new content sort of to bridge the gap between what we had previously had and then what we were going to get. I wish Rockstar would have done the same this time around, because if you think about it, we really have no idea what Rockstar is going to do next. We can take a guess and we can speculate based off of things we found in the files, like that movie set NPC and the hints that Rockstar have been giving with the Vespucci Job remix, adversary mode, the Easter eggs and references in that. So we can kind of guess, hey, it might feature the return of Michael DeSanta or the movie studio, or it might be the contract part 2, but we just don't know. At least at this time last year, Rockstar had given us, a little taste, a teaser of the description that we were going to be getting. They gave us a picture of one of the cars that was going to be arriving. This year, we have nothing, which is just kind of frustrating because I'd like to really get excited about what's next, but it's obviously hard to when you have no idea what's coming. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below on everything we discussed in this video today. Which prize ride or podium car are you most excited for, and what do you think Rockstar is up to with the summer 2022 DLC? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.